Welcome back, Amador County. Amador County's favorite handyman, Stuart Lennon.
Good morning, Cam. How are you?
Good. Long time no TSPN.
Yeah, well, Susie had an opening, and I was able
and
to
you're going to fill it, huh?
Yes. Whatever I say, I'm going to put my foot in it.
Right. So let's talk about getting turned on here. What do we got here?
That's what your light switches in the house should look like.
Okay.
However, when you flick your light switches off and on, you shouldn't hear a buzz or a crackle or a hum. So if you're hearing those things, we've got bad contacts inside the unit, and we probably want to get that thing replaced.
Possible fire danger?
Big time fire danger.
Okay.
Same thing with plugs. If there's any burn marks or if you plug something in, it's really loose, and then you have to plug it in the other socket, we probably need to get in and replace those plugs. Along with those standard plugs, you know what this kind is, right?
GFI?
GFI plug. And where do we use it?
In the kitchen or near water?
Kitchen, bathroom, and in the garage.
Okay.
Also in basements.
And it's like a circuit breaker kind of a setup?
Very much like a circuit breaker. It actually reads a ground fault, which is a little different than a tripped circuit. But the whole point of that is drying your hair, drop your blower into the sink, just boom, it trips.
Yeah,
The hair dryer probably won't work anymore.
Yeah, we're going to have a couple things happen there.
Now, this is a little different switch. This is a double pole 30 amp switch. There's some new codes on water heaters, and when we install new water heaters, on electric water heaters, we're required to put in a box and a switch. So there has to be a shutoff within 6 feet of the water heater. So this is just another safety issue. So when we do water heaters and pull your permits, we take care of all this.
Right. And this is probably part of when you hire a licensed and insured contractor as your handyman, you're up to date on these codes. And you know what's going on. I would have had no idea that this switch was required to be 6 feet from the water heater. But these are things that you know, and you pass that on to the customer.
Right, right. And, you know, it's interesting. A lot of people give me a lot of flack when I say I need to pull a permit for this. And we get some colorful language. And the problem with that is I don't want to pay the county. I don't want to pay the city. The issue is that the permit, yes, it generates income, but that's not the main reason for the permit. It's for life and health safety. Correct. It's just like we always talk about smoke and carbon monoxide detectors when I'm with you. And I was just in a house the other day. Gas appliance, wood fireplace, well-maintained home, no carbon monoxide detector. It's been the law for a number of years. So when we did some work for them, we also installed a carbon monoxide detector. Okay. Let's go into some energy-saving things that we can do. And that is our standard 60-watt light bulb.
From the 50s?
From the 40s, 30s, okay? And
Thomas Edison was, in fact, involved in this one.
He was very much. Not that one in particular. The next two items I have are the CFLs, compact fluorescent lamps, and that's been the big rage to go to fluorescent lighting. Many people don't like that light. It's a funny color, although there's others that we can get that do have different colors. And the newest technology, and you're familiar with it, is the LED lighting. So here would be a replacement 65-watt floodlight that uses 11 watts of energy.
Okay.
Okay. This is a drop-in light bulb, so very much like this guy, but uses, what does it say on there?
Uses 7.5 watts, but has the brightness of 450 lumens.
Okay, and it's equal to a 40-watt light bulb. Right. And as far as comparison in size, we can see that that is a drop-in replacement. That's going to fit in anybody's home, regardless of, you know, the fixture. This is one that you were supposed to ask me about, but I grabbed it before you. Okay, so Cam, what is this?
That is so I got that short-term memory issue. I'm thinking this is like a can light replacement.
It is a drop-in replacement for an existing can light. So if you've got bulbs that are like this, but they're the floodlight types, 65, 70, 100-watt light bulbs, we can drop this in literally about 10 minutes or less per fixture. It has a new trim ring. It's an LED, and it's dimmable. This particular unit runs about $30 per installed plus a service call.
Stuart, I don't mean to cut you off. Let's get out your phone numbers real quick.
296-3613, and if you've got an emergency, use the cell phone, 304-2199.
And I'm liking this new TSPN schedule because between interviews, I get to do bumps, man. This is just great. We'll be right back. Stay tuned.
You're watching Amador County's local television network, TSPN.